Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to explain about digital marketing using artificial intelligence. Okay. Here I'm going to explain it with ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, and Q1. These kinds of famous LLMs, large language models. Okay. Mostly we can use certain features freely here. Okay. Apart from these things, we have a lot of specific tools also there. Like for writing articles, we can go with Jasper.ai, and Copy.ai is having a lot of features. Okay, but I'm not going to go in that way. So anyone can easily start using digital marketing with the help of these freely available common AI tools. Okay, so here first we can start with asking ChatGPT about doing digital marketing using AI. So it's giving a lot of information. So in this way, we can just do brainstorming with ChatGPT to get a lot of information. Here it listed various things. Okay, we can go through in this way. Okay, one important thing is instead of typing the text here, maybe you can go with this voice mode. Okay, so that we can talk continuously and the ChatGPT will be answering through voice. You can just download the mobile app and you can just simply talk with that ChatGPT, and at the end of the talk we can go through the transcription, the text also. So that will be very useful. Here I'm just for demo purpose, I'm just typing the text here and seeing these things. Okay, so in the ChatGPT, it's the first starting point. You can just talk with ChatGPT, and always remember that these kinds of LLMs, ChatGPT, Gemini, DeepSeek, Q1, all these LLMs are not reliable. So you need to be very careful about that. So you can just use it for doing some kind of work, but don't rely fully on them, and don't use that output as a final thing. Manually review those things. Okay. Let me explain how to use it effectively. Okay, it is true that all these LLMs are really powerful. They can write articles, they can create images, they can create videos, and they can do any kind of format changes, and they can do a lot of calculations, and they can create coding, lot of things that are useful for doing digital marketing, but they are not reliable. That we have to always remember. Okay, because they are subject to hallucination and biases also there. Lot of things are there. Okay, so before start using these kinds of LLMs for real business, we need to understand that kind of limitations first. Okay, so we need to know the ways to handle them also. So for some extent we can ground that LLMs to give some kind of up to some level we can make it reliable. Okay, so just let us go through how to do that kind of stuff. Okay, so first start with brainstorming. It will give you a lot of things, and we have to apply the prompt engineering tips. Okay, we have to provide clear questions, concise, and it should be clear. We should provide context, and we have to use some kind of few short prompting like that, giving some examples, and we have to use the chain of thought thing, like we have to ask the ChatGPT to do the processing step by step, that kind of stuff. Okay, so that is the basic things. Okay, once you are familiar with the prompt engineering that things, and know the limitations of ChatGPT or any kind of LLMs, then it is better to start using this for doing digital marketing. It's really very useful one. Okay, so first we can start with creating articles, blog posts. That is the first point in the digital marketing funnel, right? So right now I am selling artificial intelligence course for beginners. I am planning to promote it, right? So in that case, I'm just asking ChatGPT to suggest some blog posts for promoting my AI course. Okay, I'm just giving us a simple example, but you have to use the prompting skills properly. Okay, you have to give all the context and clear information and everything. Okay, but here I already talking with ChatGPT here. It stored a lot of things in the memory, and in the context field also it's having some information, so it will be able to give proper reply. So it's suggesting some good article titles only, right? They provided the title and some suggestions also how to use that. Okay. um, so all are really relevant one for my course. Okay. Okay. And then we can ask to create a real blog post also. Okay. So maybe you can ask it to create a blog post for number 1, number 2, like that. You can ask, or you can just, if you want to create this one. Okay, let me ask it, write blog post for the title. We have to provide number of characters or any kind of guidelines, targeting beginners, okay, non-technical persons, like that we have to give. Okay. Here you can give comments like change this section, change that section, and replace this words with, like that. You can give comments here. So it's like collaborative kind of stuff. Okay. So this feature will be really useful for writing articles and ebooks. Okay. So for doing digital marketing, publishing ebooks also a way of doing effective marketing. So for that also we can use ChatGPT or Gemini or DeepSeek even. Okay. Here it's saying that let me know if you would like any tweaks or additions. So you can say that add this section. So if you want to have some additional section, or if you feel that it is lengthy, you can ask it to remove this network, this one. Okay. Or we can say like a combine 4 and just for the example I'm saying, okay, combine sections 4 and 5. Okay. So it will rewrite it. Okay. So this feature, as I said, it's a really good one. Okay. But if you don't want to use this feature, you can open a new chat, and then there you can ask to do the corrections. So you have to just to copy the existing content, and then you can ask ChatGPT to make the modifications. But instead of doing that, this will be very useful. Here it combine those things. Okay. Like if you want to ask to expand this section with more details, you can ask to expand here, like that. Okay. So here you can give more details here. Okay. So this kind of collaborative, this drafting, that feature, that is useful for writing a blog post. Okay. Okay. So since I already provided the link, so it's using that link. Okay. That we need to be very careful. Okay. Suppose if you want to do it for some completely different client, maybe you have to reset the memory. Okay. That we need to remember that things. Okay. And this one, it's clear, right? So we can use ChatGPT for writing blog post and improving the blog post and things. And this is one step, but the best practice is you have to just to copy this and put it in Gemini and ask Gemini to improve it. And if you can ask Gemini if there is any mistakes here, because as I said, LLMs are prone to mistakes. Okay. We can ask Gemini, check whether any incorrect information there. So by combining multiple LLMs, we can effectively do the blog post preparation easily. Okay. So it's giving some kind of suggestions. Okay. So either you can manually do those things, or you can just ask Gemini to apply these things. Okay. Apply your suggestion. So it will rewrite the article by applying that suggestions. Okay. But anyway, finally you have to fully review that article. Otherwise, still there may be some issues with that. Okay. And obviously you can ask Gemini or ChatGPT to follow like a professional tone or like a funny way of writing. So that you can always specify. Okay. So it's up to you based on your recommends. So it's kind of part of prompt engineering, right? So you need, as I said, you need to be very familiar with prompt engineering first, and then you can start using it for various purposes, writing blog post things. Okay. So you can ask Gemini to write like even for if you need like image representation image, for that you can ask it to create image for this post. Okay. So it will create an image. And again, you can specify the aspect ratio. Okay. If you want square image or 16:9 aspect ratio. So just you have to provide that thing also. Okay, and if you already have the image, you can just upload the image. Okay, okay, it provided that image. But you need to be very careful. Almost all the spellings will be completely wrong. That is the current status of image creation. Okay, so you can ask Gemini to create images without any kind of words. Okay, that will be one approach, or you can manually change the things. And as I said, you can upload any kind of images, and then you can ask Gemini to make the corrections or take the inspiration from that image, like that. Okay, a lot of things can be done. Okay, so you have to first know the basics. What are the features available with these tools? Okay, we can upload files, we can upload like images. Okay, we can do the voice chat, that kind of thing we have to be familiar, and then it's up to our imagination. Okay, we can effectively use by combining various things. Okay, we can create quality blog post and relevant images. And if you are creating video, YouTube video, you can create thumbnail images from here. Okay, here you have to provide the aspect ratio in some places, but in Q1 it is having that option. Like in case of image generation, it is like asking the aspect ratio. So in case of YouTube thumbnail, you can provide as 16:9. Okay, thumbnail for the video promoting my course, my AA course. Okay, so here we selected that image generation, that aspect ratio. So need not worry about the aspect ratio. But in case of Gemini, we have to manually mention that aspect ratio. Okay, unlock AI potential, enroll now. Okay. Similarly, we can while running PPC campaigns. Say for example, if you are running for Google Ads, you can ask like I am running Google Ads. Suggest me the headlines, like that. Say for example, I can ask. I'm asking it in Q1. Similarly, we can ask it in ChatGPT also. For that, better we can start new chart. And we need to understand that these LLMs are having certain knowledge cutoff. Okay, they won't be having latest information, but they have the ability to search the web. But it won't be as natural as pre-trained information. So whenever you are dealing with the latest information, just take additional care. Okay, so here it provided headline, description, so it provided all the details. Okay, you can provide list high conversion keywords also. Okay, so here it is able to create ad copies, and it's suggesting keywords. Okay, but as I said, it's not that much reliable. Anyway, always you have to check with the keyword tools for search volumes, other things. Okay, just for like it's a guidance only. Okay, and similarly here also in DeepSeek or Gemini, or here also since we were talking about the image, it created image that copy. Okay, so Q1 also suggesting things. Just you have to manually go through it, or you can copy everything and put it in one LLM and ask it to combine everything and select the best one, like that also. So just explore various things, whichever is working for you, continue using it. Okay, so here it's suggesting some keywords. Maybe we can give the list of keywords. So we are getting some keywords from here and some keywords from there, right? Suppose if you want to find a unique thing, we can ask either ask if you are familiar with some kind of Python knowledge, you can ask Python or any kind of development. You can ask ChatGPT or Gemini to create a simple code for doing it. Otherwise, you can ask the LLM itself to do the things. Okay, merge these things, like include these keywords also, and give me the final list. Give me the merged list without any duplicates. Okay, it will combine both things, and it will give you unique list of keywords. Okay, so it is one way of using LLMs for keywords creation, and they are providing the broad match, right? Suppose if you want to convert them as phrase match, either you can ask it to do that, or you can create a simple Python code. Okay, here it added codes, right? And similarly, you can ask it to exact match. So it converted as exact match. Okay. So these are all very simple things, but once you start using it, you can understand or you can explore various ways of using it effectively based on your requirements. Okay, so it will be able to create blog posts, suggest blog posts, titles, and create keywords, add copies. Okay, in case of social media promotion, you can ask it to create tweets or Instagram posts. So anything, just whatever you want to do, you can just ask it. Okay, but we have to give the prompts properly and verify the results properly. That's things we have to do. Okay, for some activities, ChatGPT may be better. For something, Gemini will be better. In case of extracting details from YouTube videos, Gemini will be more suitable. Like suppose if you want to get some detailed summary of any YouTube video summary, you can just give the here I provided one video for bundle offer, right? So I just I will ask Gemini write article on this video. Okay, it will help me to save a lot of time. Once I create the video, I can automatically create blog post or any kind of articles. Okay, so for press release, for anything, I can just send this. Okay, so it's able to extract that books details also. Okay, so this feature will be useful from Gemini. Okay, and similarly the Q1 it is able to like generate image on specific aspect ratio. Here we can do that. Okay, so just we have to explore. From my personal experience, each LLM is having its own strength. Okay, we need to explore. Okay,